Hi guys, welcome back. If you're new to my channel, my name is Carmen. Welcome. In this video today, we're going to talk about the universal energy that everybody will be experiencing in the month of September 2025 using the universal month number in numerology, as well as messages from my spirit guides. I'm also going to pull a couple of oracle cards for you at the end of the reading to get further guidance for you from my guides. So make sure to watch the whole reading for the oracle cards at the end. Now, if you clicked on this video, then there is definitely a message in this video for you, because there are no coincidences and everything happens for a reason. Okay? Of course, take whatever resonates with you and leave the rest behind. So for September, first off, we have the 9-9 energy portal on September 9th. And this energy portal is all about graduating to the next best version of yourself. Okay, it's all about transcendence and leaving the old version of you behind and becoming a better version of yourself. Okay, it's a graduation to your next highest phase. And it's basically a cellular and DNA upgrade. And so it's a very healing energy portal as well. So this energy portal opens up about a week before 9-9, and then it remains open a week after 9-9. And I will be doing an activation for this energy portal, as I always do every year. And so as soon as I put that activation out, I will link it below in the description box. And it's a very easy activation. You don't have to do anything, just listen to it and let it transform you. So now let's talk about what could be happening in the month of September, okay? What could be happening for you personally as well as around the world, because there could be some really big events that happen around the world this month. But let's talk about what could be happening for you on a personal level first. Now, September is a 9 universal month in numerology, and that's because it's the 9th month of the year, and we're having a 9 universal year. 9 plus 9 equals 18, and 18 reduces to a number 9. So... So we have a lot of 9 energy going on this month, all right? So spoiler alert, this is going to be a very intense month, all right? It's going to be a very intense month on a personal level as well as on a world level, okay? Now, the first thing I'm being shown is that you are stepping into a new version of yourself this month. That's right, you are graduating to a higher level of yourself, basically, okay? Spirit is showing me the word you 2.0 in big red lights. This is what I'm being shown. It's like you 2.0, the second more improved version of you starts to emerge in the month of September. This is a huge graduation that's going to be happening for a lot of people around the world. Okay, because we have reached the end of the end, right? We have cycled through all the numbers 1 through 9, and now not only that, we're in the last year of this 9-year cycle that we've all been in. Not only that, but now we've reached the 9th month too. And as many of you know, 9 is the last number, so it signifies endings, conclusions, and graduation. So, da na 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 da, like I'm hearing that music in my head, like big graduation, all right, for many, many people all over the world. Now, Spirit is showing me that to get to this graduation that a lot of you will be attending, where you will basically be given the diploma that is you 2.0, okay? That's the diploma that you'll be receiving, is you 2.0. But to get to this graduation, there are 2 paths that I'm being shown for the people that are going to be watching, all right? Your intuition will know which group it is that you're going to be in, Group A or Group B. So let your intuition guide you with this and kind of figure it out, all right? So in Group A, we have the group where something that is no longer serving you is going to be ripped away. Okay, there is something in your life that is basically sabotaging you. This might be something that you're very well aware of, or it could be something that you're not aware of. But either way, this is something that has been sabotaging you from the outside. All right. It has been sabotaging you, and it is basically making it so that you are not, you haven't been able to move forward to a higher version or a higher level of yourself. This is something that has been holding you back, maybe keeping you in the past, maybe keeping you in, thinking about something that happened in the past. This could be something that's energetic too. It might not be something that is going on physically in your life, but it could be like something energetic happening. Okay, like an energetic cord that is still connecting you to something. But whether it be physical or energetic, there is something that is sabotaging you, that is no longer serving you, and it is going to be ripped away in the month of September. Okay, so be prepared. All right, because, and I'm being shown like suddenly it's just gone. So, like, one day it's there, and suddenly the next day it's gone. So be prepared for sudden and abrupt endings in September, okay? Even though this is something that is no longer serving you, that is holding you back, it still might be shocking when suddenly this is gone and it's been removed and it's come to an end. So just be prepared for that. If this is something that is energetic that has been holding you back and is being removed, then you might feel off this month, or you might feel different. You might not feel like yourself. And that's because that energy that has been siphoned off into this thing basically is now getting redirected back to you, and you're not used to it, basically. Okay, you're used to having some of your energy siphoned off into this thing that has been sabotaging you and blocking you, and now that it's getting redirected back to you, you're not used to it. So just be aware of that. If you do feel a little off, or you don't feel like yourself this month, that could be why. You could also be feeling off this month because ascension symptoms are going to be stronger than ever in September. Depression, anxiety, headaches, difficulty sleeping. These are all common ascension symptoms. Okay, if you want to find out what all the common ascension symptoms are, check out a video that I've done about the ascension symptoms. I will link it below in the description box. But just know that if you experience any of this more so than usual, it's because the ascension energy is going to be very intense in September, more so than ever before. Now, for group B, all right, the other group, Spirit is showing me that to get to this graduation where you receive the diploma that is U 2.0, in order to get that diploma, you're going to have to bring something to an end. Okay, you have to be the one to instigate this. There is something that is holding you back, or there is something that you're participating in, I'm being shown, that is not authentic to who you are, and authenticity is going to be a big thing this month. Okay, a lot of people are going to start to feel uncomfortable in situations if it's not authentic to who they are, if it's not what they're really meant to do, or the relationship they're really meant to be in, or the job, or whatever it is, the group or the place that they're living in. It's not really where they're meant to be, and it doesn't feel authentic to them. A lot of people are going to start to feel very uncomfortable in those situations. Okay, they're going to start to feel more disconnected and feeling like, yeah, this is not right for me. Okay, so Spirit is saying that if that is you and you're in group B, then it's time to go. Now is the time to say goodbye. Now is the time to go. And as one door closes, another one opens. Remember that, okay? This is not a finality. This is you closing one door and another better door opening for you as a result of that. So now is the time to go. Now is the time to say goodbye, and be confident with your decision. Know that you will not regret the choice that you make. Spirit wants you to not worry about that you will have regrets, that you will look back and you will wish you hadn't done that. Spirit is saying you will not. That you will be so happy that door is closed, and that you will never look back, is what Spirit is showing me. That the new door opening for you is so much brighter and more beautiful, and the sun is piercing, and that old door that closed behind you is nothing but darkness. All right. So move forward with confidence. This is going to be the time to do it. And Spirit is saying that only you will know what this is, and only you will know if you belong to this group. Okay. This is not going to be for everybody. It's just going to be for some of you watching. And you know who you are, right? So, and Spirit is showing me that you are being encouraged to do it now, because if you don't do it now, later on down the road, you might end up on a more negative timeline. Okay, you might end up on a more negative timeline in which you regret not bringing this to an end and basically concluding it when you had the chance. So, another thing I'm being shown is that for some of you, there could be some stuff coming up from the past this month. All right. This could be people popping up from the past, that you used to know. This could be situations that haven't been resolved. That's usually the case when it comes to this energy. 9 is like I always say, it's a very retrospective energy. So it's all about looking back at where we have been. Where have we been? We have to look back at that before we move forward and see where we're going, right? So that's what the 9 energy is all about. And so there could be some things that pop up from your past that come up again, or people. Basically, these are usually unresolved things. These are things that were never concluded. So now it's coming up again for you to look at it and for you to conclude it, right? To bring it to an end. So just be aware of that if that does end up happening. It could be an emotional month for a lot of people. There could be, and this might not be a physical thing of people coming up or situations coming up from the past, but it could be like memories. A lot of memories flooding you this month, in which you're thinking about, your childhood. You're thinking about, things that you have been through all throughout your life, and what has led you to the point that you are at right now. How did you get here? And this is something that has been happening all throughout the whole entire year this year. Okay, remember, this is a 9 universal year. And I don't know about you, but that's definitely been the case for me. I've been thinking about this kind of stuff a lot. So, but it's going to just be more intense in September. And we're going to be thinking about a lot of stuff that has happened to us our whole entire lives in the month of September with this double 9 energy. Okay. Now, there could be a lot of people that pass away in the month of September. Okay. A lot of famous people around the world. We might suddenly see them passing away. Okay. And so just be prepared if that happens. That does happen with the 9 energy. But on a happier note, this could be the month where a lot of new souls and a lot of new babies are conceived. All right. And that's because 9 is a conception number. It takes 9 months to have a child. So a lot of new souls coming in and babies being conceived in the month of September. So now let's talk about what's going to be happening around the world in September. All right. And basically everything that I mentioned in my predictions for 2025, basically everything that I mentioned in that video, that could totally happen in the month of September. All right. Because remember, this whole year is a 9 universal year. So we could see a little mini version of all of that stuff happening in the month of September. So first of all, this could be the ending of a war, but the starting of a new war. Okay. And so, for instance, the Russia-Ukrainian war, there might be like a ceasefire, right? It might come to an end, or there could be like a pause in it, something like that. I have mentioned that this could potentially happen the whole entire year, with it being a 9 universal year. But it could happen in September, or it could happen in November. But this could also be a new war popping up around the world too, because remember, 9 is ruled by Mars, and it's a very intense energy, and Mars in astrology is the planet of war. So that could be the potential also. One war ends, but then a new one starts, that is a possibility. And I'm also being shown that this could also be rioting too. Okay. Because remember, rioting is also like a form of war, right? It's like an internal war. And yes, there is the potential for that to happen in the US in September, as well as I'm being shown other parts of the world, like parts of Europe, Canada, but I'm really being shown like the UK, like that this is a big potential to happen in the United Kingdom, rioting. Okay, so just be aware of that. And another thing too is because I had mentioned something about world leaders, people in power, their power coming to an end in the month of August. That could also happen in the month of September too, where suddenly somebody who's in power has to resign. Okay, or they get booted out or kicked out. There could be some endings to people in powerful positions around the world in the month of September. And there could be a lot of people or things around the world that just suddenly come to an end in September, where one day they're there and the next day suddenly they're gone. They've just disappeared. And, and I said, this could happen on a personal level, but this could surely happen around the world too. All right. And so, one more thing I wanted to mention before we get to the oracle cards, because I know you really want to see those. One more thing I wanted to mention is that there could be some really big fires that happen in September, because 9 is a very fiery energy. And in my 2025 predictions video, I said that there would be massive fires all over the world this year, and that happened. So this could be even more intense in the month of September. And this includes all the weather-related problems that I said could happen this year, such as volcanoes erupting and floods, because we're getting a concentration of the 9 energy into this 1 month. So all of it could happen in September, okay? This also includes some sort of extraterrestrial information being exposed to the world, or more hidden information about extraterrestrials being leaked to the public. Okay, because 9 is the number that represents the universe. So there could be some stuff coming out about outer space or having to do with outer space in September. So now let's get on to the oracle cards, because I know you've been waiting for this, and I have pulled an oracle card for you from the Enchanted Map Oracle deck by Colette Baron Reed. And the first card that I pulled for you is Making a Choice. You're required to come to a decision now. You're faced with a dilemma or a fork in the road and must make a conscious choice regarding the next right action. Whatever that choice is, you must take responsibility for it. Yet, you needn't be afraid. You may not have all the answers right now, because the way ahead can't be known until you've embarked and traveled a few steps. Trust your intuition. Ask for a sign from Spirit and you will be led to the right path. If you remain conscious and aware, your choice will be the right one at this time. Life is always about learning. Success lies in choosing consciously, guided by intuition and spirit. So let your intuition guide you this month, and as I was saying before, be confident that as you close one door behind you, a brand new beautiful door will open in front of you. Okay, now the next card that I have pulled for you is from the Spirit Animal Oracle deck by Colette Baron Reed. And the spirit animal that is coming through for you for the month of September is Skunk Spirit. Know your worth. What do you value? What do you believe in? Is your best, most authentic self on display? Skunk Spirit comes as a reminder that you can be proud of who you are and what you have accomplished. Know your worth. Not everyone will agree with you or share your values, but you can walk with your head high, knowing that when you express your integrity, others can feel your authenticity and will be inspired by it. Be who you are, and if your reputation precedes you, good. You have much to be proud of, and Skunk Spirit wants you to be your best self, the true you. Not everyone will appreciate you. Many people have issues of their own to address, and you may trigger something in them, but if so, no matter. Skunk Spirit calls you to be fully yourself without apology. Now is a time for honesty and admitting that something does not sit right for you. You deserve the self-respect that comes when you courageously choose to stand up for yourself and speak your truth in love. Remember who you are and what really matters to you, and act with integrity. You will be so glad you did. And as you can see, the number at the top of this card is a 54. 54 reduces to a number 9. So this is more confirmation of authenticity and doing the things in life that are authentic to you and not being afraid to say goodbye to the things that are not authentic to who you are. All right. So I hope that this message resonated with you, and please let me know in the comments below if it did. And to claim this beautiful graduation energy, you becoming the 2.0 version of yourself and moving on to bigger and better things, comment 999 in the comments below. Comment 999. And if this video resonated with you, hit the like button and share the video, because you help people when you do that, and it really helps the channel. And I do spend a lot of time on these videos for you guys, so thank you for your support, and I love every single one of you. I would love to have you subscribe and become part of the family. If you want to book a personal reading with me, because this is just a general reading, so if you want something that is more specific just for you, then you can head on over to my website, starsalignwithcarmen.com. I also have a new monthly newsletter that I'm going to be sending out every month. So head on over to my website, starsalignwithcarmen.com, to sign up for that. And you can also follow me on Instagram and Facebook. Thanks for watching. I love you guys so much, and I hope you have an amazing month, and I will see you in my next video. Take care.